I'm about to go to the supermarket today. But anyways, I just wanted to have a conversation and go on my artist tangents because I love it. I love it and I love it. Guys, my face is going through it today. Like discoloration. I have a lot of dry spots. My eyebrows have been crazy. But you know what I'm saying? In my skin, I'm a mad moisturizer in the midst of going outside. Anyways, just looking at it on camera looks crazy. But anyways, it's not about my face right now. That can be fixed. It's about my art. So, hey guys, look at that. So we're about to have a real great conversation about art. Yes, okay? This is my art right here. So, I want a better one, but it's like, nah, bro. I don't like that. Should I do a little further away? Maybe I should do. Okay, way better. Because I can see the further away placement. Sweet. So, I'm going to be doing my tangent of conversation. You understand why I just be talking? Talk to talk to talk to talk to talk. But anyways, so this type of art is, you know, the components of like layering, all right? Layering and layering and layering. The layering of like motherhood. It's not just, you know, well, how can I explain it? It's not just it's complex, you know. The emotions are complex. The physical aspects is a complex. The actions are complex, you know. You birth this child, and this child cries. It's nature. You know, you wake up and you have to feed this child. You know, you have to take care of the child. You have to nurture it. You have to love him or her, right? So, this thing that I want to draw was very much important. It was when I was going through a time of confusion. Breastfeeding was an ultimate dream in my book. I have my first child, and she is way older. She's 19. I want to breastfeed her, but it didn't get to happen. So as you can see, this is breast. It might not look like a breast, but this is it, okay? Right here, this is the veins, right? The red aspect here is, you know, when I think of red, what am I thinking of? There's a reason why I colored it red. This is the heart, the blood. You know, the blood creates the milk, right? Right here. See that? So it's like the blood, not just the blood. When I think of red, I think of anger, because you know, colors are very important to me. If you go into my my other videos, I talk about the aspects of colors all the time. That's how I express myself. So this red here is like the anger, the emotion, not the emotions, the anger, the pain, the blood, you know. And the blue is like the emotions. And when I think of blue, I think of, what do I think of? I think of water. I think of all these aspects of that. And as you can see, you see the water here trickling down. I have another picture. Maybe I can get a close-up shot, which could be, yes. You see the water here trickling down. And, oh my God, there's a bee, per usual, while I'm doing the video, bee what's come out of the woodworks, okay? I do not want to get bit by a bee. I have like post-traumatic syndrome about that. I got bit by a bee when I was little, and never could I forget that sting. But anyways, besides the point. So yeah, so these are the emotions. They're kind of like tears, but I didn't draw the tears. I mean, I didn't color the tears. Yeah, these are like the tears. And the water is streaming down to the heart area. This is like a heart section. This is where my heart is at. Do You see that, guys? So as you can see, so like the water here, like kind of like a river. Oh, somebody's coming into the art. Sorry, guys. I'm outside in the streets per usual. Like, see, like the river, kind of like a river going on. And this is like the center of my heart. I'm pouring out all the emotions. All, hi, whoever that is. Hi. So I'm pouring out all the emotions, all the pain, and all the good and the bad. I mean, all the energy into this child, you know? You know, it's not always a good moment, you know? It's not always a good moment, but we make it work. And I have a lot of houses up here. There's a lot of houses. This is like my mind. Like the houses to me represent, you know, the different mental states I'm at. Happy, sad, beautiful, and joyful. You know, you get all these thoughts here. You get all these thoughts all up in there. And in the breast, if you can see, there's like a staircase. Oh, sorry. Well, I don't do that. I can't help you with my homework. I'm sorry. Can't do that. But you know, you can go online, and isn't that what you guys created? Chat BT, whatever, chat or Google's. I don't know. But anyway, besides the point. This is more important. But anyways, so yeah. So the staircase is like the difficulty. I mean, but it could represent the triumph too. You know what I'm saying? So this is the art. And the grass, oh man, did I take the bottom? Because I wanted to show you guys the bottom. Yeah, the grass, the trees, as per usual. I have the grass area here, and it signifies growth, you know, the growth of it all. Yeah, so, and those yellow parts there, it's the significance of happiness, you know, happiness. Isn't that crazy? It's crazy. Isn't that crazy? So isn't it crazy how emotions can change? So emotions are up and down sometimes, especially when you have a child, because the emotions are like your hormones are trying to regulate itself. Pretty much it. The hormones is trying to regulate. Oh my God, music. Oh no, no music. Anyways, as I was saying, there was a little bit of music in the background, and I know YouTube doesn't like that. But anyways, besides the point. So there's hills, there's rivers, there's bridges. Guys, do you see like a little slight bridge over here? But the here is like a platform. If you can see that yellow part right here is like a platform. You know, that's where the ultimate, how can you say that? Not that like high rise, but kind of like a highlighted area of the triumph, like being right there to be like, I did it. And these are the aspects of kind of the lighter colors. But this house is kind of like too anger, pain, you know, with the blood that's creating the milk, right? It actually shows like the complexities of how I felt when I was breastfeeding. Like, so it was happy, color yellow, red, anger, sometimes pain. You know, these are still the orangey yellow parts, emotions, a lot of emotions running through here. The This is my heart center, right? This is the heart center right here. The green, significant, it's growth, the growth aspect of it. This is kind of like going up towards the bridge, right? The bridge is right here. This is highlighting ultimateness of breastfeeding, that I did do it. And I do actually, as I breastfeed and do all that, I did all this work. I want to be a person to actually teach my daughter how to do the same thing. And I'm not saying that, you know, you can't be a bottle feeder. I did it with my daughter, even though I didn't want to. It was for other reasons. But if I was to have a kid again, you know, in God's way, I don't know if I was, God's will, I would breastfeed again. So that's just what I think, what I feel. But like, nothing can beat nature's best. I think it's nature's best. I think, you know, God creates breast milk. You create breast milk for a reason. So that's my opinion on that. But even throughout all those hills, bump roads, you know, this is the best thing that ever happened in my life. And it's triumphant, you know, and the way the body works, it's just purely amazing. So I actually put this at a coffee shop and you would have to, people usually don't understand what my art is saying, like, what does this mean? What does that mean? But yep, this is pretty much it. Yep, so this is all the artwork. And guys, I just want to share this. Thank you very much. Like and subscribe. I will keep showing my videos, and I will probably go on a tangent about my artwork, and I will have something set in place where, you know, people can get the art. I do have one piece of artwork on my eBay, and that's pretty much it. If you would like to buy, you can. That is actually pertaining to a video I did outside, and I just drew it, and then I just completed it like the day after, and then I posted it, and then I put it on eBay. So that's pretty much it, guys. I appreciate you. Like and subscribe, and keep the artist in you alive, guys. Keep it alive. Keep it alive. Bye, guys.